I would also like you to talk a little bit about your breakthrough disease and see if there was any differences in the severity of disease in those who had received vaccine versus those who were in the placebo group. I'm asking about the disease profiles in those two groups.
The nature of severity of the illness we've actually included in your briefing document, and there was really no difference if we looked at all the cases. So I'm talking about based on the number of symptoms that they had in terms of breakthrough compared to placebo, whether it was 1, 2, 3 or more symptoms. There really was not a dime's worth of difference between the respective groups, between those that break through that had received vaccine versus placebo. So that gave us confidence in that larger population of cases that we have that does not appear to be an issue.
It also doesn't seem to, if the disease is the same in the placebo group, it didn't show a necessary advantage of the vaccine, I guess was what I was
guess the advantage of the vaccine is you're preventing the infection in the first place, right?
I guess that.
That's the big advantage, right? But the good news is it doesn't seem to make the disease worse if, in fact, you've received the vaccine. And I think that's an important thing and why we looked at it.
I guess I'm a little bit confused about this dosing in terms of micrograms, because your dosing is 3 micrograms, the Moderna dosing is 25 micrograms. Clearly, we're thinking in terms of micrograms the way we would think of proteins as a way of inducing an immune response, and yet the purpose of mRNA is to induce protein production. So is your mRNA just more efficient at making cells produce protein, or how should we think of micrograms in terms of the amount of spike protein that's produced by the cells? Can you kind of clarify that?
Yeah, I'll leave to Moderna to describe the nature of how they address their vaccine dosage. But I think, obviously, we don't have a complete understanding of the nature of the way that the vaccine works in terms of producing an immune response. So you have to go by the results.